Good morning, everybody. Welcome back to Cilinix Crypto. Hope you're all doing great and welcome to a new video on a crypto I haven't covered in a very, very long time, which is LTO, all right? Or the LTO network, whatever you want to call it. But I felt like covering it today because overall, I've talked about this quite a lot on X or Twitter, whatever you want to call it. But overall, I do think that LTO actually has some strong potential here. First of all, since March, we have rallied a lot, all right? So you can see that especially when we got some momentum the 18th of March, from there to the absolute top, we're up 145%. So I would say in the last like 2 weeks or so, we haven't been that strong, but there is still a lot of interesting movements around LTO. Now, before we talk about those technicals, I do want to first of all say that, first of all, to avoid you getting angry, hopefully, LTO is a serious project, all right? And if you look at what they're doing, they're really positioning themselves for the RWA narrative, which is a great narrative to be part of. And there's going to be a ton of bullish momentum around that. So that's true, all right? They're doing great. And they have made a very serious shift in the last couple of years, it seems. And I think that it's a good shift. I think they're doing great with this. However, if you look at the movements here and there, especially right here with the open interest, it does seem It does seem like there's manipulation going on, all right? And the main thing that I mean with that is that you have, like, in total, there's like $800,000 in positions being opened in a matter of 12 hours or so. The price spikes up, and then those positions are being dumped. And you see that, like here, in a matter of 2 hours, we have an increase of about $500 to $600 million in open positions. So look, and usually if you see open interest like this, even though LTO is great, all right, and I think they have potential, and I even think technically in the short term, I think we have a good chance to rally. Be careful, all right? I mean, movements like these, usually what happens is that you have fake outs, you have a lot of volatility, you can get trapped in bull traps, etc. Because if you see this and you see the price like this, that's super bullish, all right? So usually if you're looking at the technicals, you would enter there. Not all of you, but it looks good. So just be careful with that. In general, what I would say right now, if you look at LTO, I would actually say it's kind of consolidating here. In this region, has a strong support level right here around 20 and 21 cents. So far, that has been able to hold us up as support. And then the resistance is a bit difficult to estimate because of all those spikes we also had in the past. But it seems to be the main resistance level for me seems to be kind of right here, right? So around 27.5 cents. Also the most recent resistance level. And what I do expect, if you look at this structure, like I said, you could see this as a consolidation. But we are still making, to an extent, we're still making higher highs, kind of in the very recent periods, and also making higher lows. And you can see the EMAs right here are still slightly moving up, which almost every time that I've seen a structure like this, so that you could identify it as a consolidation, as in that we are relatively moving sideways, especially if you take it over this period. But the EMAs are slightly still moving up. Usually that leads to a bullish breakout. And then what you see is that LTO also has a solid community. I think RWA is still a great narrative. So eventually what I do expect, at least if the markets stay relatively bullish, you should take that into account as well. But at some point of time, I expect a bullish breakout right here and a continuation, probably first up to the recent top at 31 cents. Then afterwards, we should probably start looking at levels like 33 cents with a 1.618 FIB. But before we look, this breakout will not happen if first of all the market is not relatively strong and if the open interest is not bullish. So wait for that, wait for the breakout, then we can rally. Before that, we'll just stay in this slightly bullish consolidation. But those are my thoughts. That's what I think you need to know for now. If you do have any questions, let me know down in the comments. But for now, thank you for watching. Take care and bye.